Great 2 hours, and then we're gonna be in the kitchen and we're gonna be cooking for the holidays as well to make life easy for you when you're entertaining. So it's a fabulous 2 hours, but we're gonna start off with the ambiance and aroma of your home. This is a spa experience. I own a product very similar that I got last year as a Christmas gift. So I was very excited to see this here. This is a product that Alice Caron, as well as one of her favorite items. If you want your home to smell incredible without all the synthetic sprays, you are going to take the essential oils, you're gonna drop them in here with normal tap water, and it's going to diffuse this beautiful aroma throughout your home that is incredible. You're going to get the eucalyptus, you get sweet orange, and you also get the lavender, which, by the way, my husband and I, we have another one because we loved it so much. We got one for the bedroom, and we put it right on our nightstand, and we put lavender and eucalyptus in there, and it smells incredible when you drift off to sleep. But here you get all three. You don't have to choose. You get the mister, you plug it in. It is $39.95 with $10 off, 2 flexible payments, limited quantity to go around. But let's get Alexandra Baker out here. She's going to show us how easy this is to use in your home. Hi, Alexandra.
How are you, Robbie?
Happy holidays.
Likewise, likewise. Isn't this wonderful?
We love this item. This is so such beautiful. A smart idea.
And this one's really going. Can you see all of that beautiful mist that's coming out? This is done with cool water. You simply add every day regular tap water. You remove the lid just like that. You add just a little bit of water. There's a little fill line right there. And I always like to go right up into the fill line. And then you add a few drops of your favorite essential oil. You can use the oils that are in this configuration, which is lavender, eucalyptus, as well as the sweet orange, which is very invigorating. You put the lid back on, you put the top back on, and you turn it on. That is all you have to do. I've got one going right here. You can control right at the bottom how to turn it on. You can select 2, 4, or 8 hours. The 8-hour option lets you run this where it's intermittent, and it's just letting you have a little bit of that mist throughout the 8 hours. This is going to give you around 4 to 5 hours of run time, and it's also really what's wonderful about it, it's got a nice large reservoir, so you're not constantly refilling the water, and you can use any, you don't have to you can use any tap water, you know, bottled water, whatever you want, nothing special, and your favorite scent. And during this time of year, I want to remind you, you don't need to use anything synthetic. You can use pine oil if you love the smell of pine with your tree this time of year, or maybe cinnamon or even nutmeg oil. Can you imagine?
Oh, it'd be beautiful. And I have to think about, you know, this is doing double duty. What do I mean? Not only is it infusing the air that you breathe in your home with beautiful scents, it's also putting the moisture back into the air. So for the nasal passages and things like that, because the air is dry, we're not opening our home. We're, you know, we're turning it up. I always got to figure out turn down or up. We're turning it up for the heat, and it gets hot. So we got a lot of static electricity. So this is great to put the moisture back in the air. And the same time when your company comes in your home, oh, they go, what in the world? Like, I mean, it just smells so incredibly good. It's like a spa experience. Now imagine going into that 5-star spa and it smells like eucalyptus and mint and rosemary. You can customize your spa experience in the comforts of your own home. Yes, you get the sweet orange, the eucalyptus, and the lavender for trying to drift off at night when you want to sleep, because lavender is really known for that, but you get all three.
You receive all three, and I have to tell you, if you are familiar with essential oils, and it's been all the rage, you read about it, you know some of the benefits of the individual oils, but you can select. But I have to say, eucalyptus, lavender, and the sweet orange are some of the most popular everywhere. So if you're new to incorporating essential oils into your home, this is one way to do it. By far the best way to scent your space, to scent the air, to fragrance your air, is doing it through essential oils, because you're not doing it with chemicals. We are all longing to have more chemical-free homes, and slowly but surely removing some of the chemicals from our home. And whether you have somebody who's a little sensitive to the artificial fragrances, the artificial candles, you're looking for just a tad more moisture to go into the air this time of year, this is the best way to do it. This is a wonderful diffuser. It has
in the restroom.
In the by all means in the restroom. What about that kitchen? All of those places.
Absolutely, but where I go to the gym, they have one of these in the restroom, and I always think it's a really nice idea. But it's got those colors color changing LED light, so it is like, it lights up. It really creates the ambiance. It is compact. You do receive 3 of the essential oils. And think about, there's no flame here. This doesn't get hot to the touch, so you're not burning your hand. If you've got little ones, you've got pets, you've got kids, maybe in the bedroom for a baby, you put in the lavender, so it helps them to relax and unwind and just kind of chill for the end of the evening, or for yourself. I mean, I think with the 2 flexible payments of $19.98, this makes a beautiful gift. This is under a $20 bill. You have extended holiday return policies or policy in play. You also, when you think about 20 days till Christmas and you're trying to figure out what to get someone, you don't need to know a size here. Everybody loves their home to smell beautiful. And there are no synthetic sprays. There are no plug-ins. There's none of those things you have to constantly replace. And you can go to any store a majority of the time and get beautiful essential oils. And there are tons of choices.
You'll become addicted, so I want to. This is like your introductory package where you're able to sample some of the 3 most popular oils, but then you can sample and experiment all that you want. What I'm holding in my hand right now, I'm showing that the diffuser can actually, you can turn the LED off if you want to, or you can even have the light where it's steady, so that's really your choice.
I'm trying to remember, maybe Pat can refresh my memory, which scents we have at home, because I know we went to the store and they had like a whole like end cabinet of all of these essential oils. And if you're really finicky and picky and you want to go organic, they even have organic essential oils that you can buy at like the health food store and things like that, and you can just drop them in there. But I know we do the mint, we do the eucalyptus, you get eucalyptus, sweet orange.
Here.
I can smell it even. Oh my gosh. And you know what? That opens up the passages.
It does. You feel so good. You know, there's a reason why Mom used to use those gels and ointments on us when we were growing up. But now, this is the real McCoy. Now we can use eucalyptus essential oil. My daughter doesn't know there's anything else because I didn't use any of the ointments. We've been using the eucalyptus for a long time. Now she refills her own little diffuser, adds her few drops. It just helps her to sleep at night, and she loves the light and the
Alexandra, you don't need a lot, right?
You only need just a few drops. I always tell everybody, just a few drops. Maybe 5 drops. If you're really into the lavender or any other scent, you can add a couple of extra. Add that water right up into the fill line, and then put the top back on. Make sure it's off when you're refilling, and then turn it on, just like we have here. And you can see that lovely mist coming in and fragrancing the air in your home, and just really kind of setting the tone in your home.
It's true. So we do have 2 flexible payments of $19.98. One other side note I want to mention, you don't have to have the lights on, so you can go between them. So if it's at nighttime and you just want the mist, you can do that as well. Alexandra, thank you for being here. You're one and done today.
I was here this morning, and then I'm back tomorrow night.
All right, so we'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
All right, stay tuned.